Oh, hey, how's it going, Reed?
Hey, okay, how are you today?
Doing all right, thanks.
Do you have a minute?
Yeah, I got a minute.
Hey, can I, hold on just a second. What is the, tell me again, which radio, show are you on? Is that one of your, is that your main, yeah.
I go on lots of radio shows. I'm gonna go on one today. I generally go on, I don't know, between 4 and 6 radio shows a week. I've been doing that for a long time, so I'm not sure which radio show you're talking about.
Well, no, I don't know. I thought you worked for a radio station or something, but
No,
I guess you don't.
I don't work for a radio station. I'm an economist on international television. Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah, who do you work for as an economist?
Well, I don't work for anyone. I'm an independent contractor. I've been paid by a number of people to do economic analysis, banking analysis, and analysis of constitutional law. Um, I've been paid. I'm trying to think of. It's called I guess the last place that has paid me to do that has been Press TV America, and I filmed down at the Virginia State Capitol, and it is run and paid for by Virginia Public Broadcasting System. The feed comes out of Press TV America, and I have filmed at the CBN building in Washington, D.C. at the Press TV America studio. But
I could say it would be fair. You think it'd be fair to say that
it's fair to say exactly what I'm. It's fair to say exactly what I'm
Can I
saying.
finish real
Uh,
quick? Can I finish real quick?
yeah. Okay.
And just let me know if you think this is fair.
I'm just telling you what I think is fair to say. Exactly what
Go
I'm
ahead.
saying to you
Go ahead.
is what's fair to say.
Okay, good. Go
Okay.
ahead.
Exactly what I'm saying to you, I think, is what's fair to say. As if you attribute something to me, exactly what I say is exactly what is fair to say. I would think. Do you agree with that?
If you said it, sure. I mean, it would be fair to say.
Right, right. But I mean, as far as if anything is attributed to me, I mean, there's a record of what you and I talk about. So
Yeah, but
that's it.
would it be fair to say that you speak regularly on radio shows and other and TV shows about economics, constitutional law, and other issues? Would that be a fair?
Yes,
That'd be a
sir.
fair statement?
Geopolitics, and most notably, what I do is I talk about the unconstitutional nature of the international banking cartel that controls every aspect of the U.S. government. You,
Okay.
do you,
You were active with Occupy Richmond, correct?
yeah, I called for the first meeting. I mean, and I've documented people, who are, agents within the movement. It was kind of an unusual situation. But again, I'd like to ask you a question. Do you comprehend how money works?
I mean, I don't know what specifically are
Like
you asking?
like Article 1, Section 8 of the Constitution, and the Federal Reserve Bank, and how they're kind of contradictory to one another. You know how the Federal Reserve Bank operates and where it takes its orders from. Like, about like Basel III, the Third Basel
I think
Accord.
I think I have some understanding of that. I mean, I don't know that we need to get into that for this story.
Well,
Sure.
I mean, the thing is, one of the things I talk about that we hadn't talked about before is Article 31 of U.S. Code and Article 1, Section 8 of U.S. Constitution. And, as sheriff and the top law enforcement officer, I would be responsible for upholding the Constitution. So I would have to enforce Article 31 of U.S. Code and Article 1, Section 8 of U.S. Constitution and Article 1, Section 10 of U.S. Constitution.
Okay.
So, I mean, do you comprehend what any of that means? I'm just trying to get your base level of knowledge. Because we're talking about the law.
I think to get into those specifics is probably going to be more than I can do on this particular story.
Right. Okay. Well, I mean, I'm just asking you a question.
To get that deep.
It's
into
not very
the
deep.
financial
It's not very.
market work.
It's not. Well, it's not very deep. It's the basis of government.
Okay. Okay. All right. Well, thanks. I just I wanted to check in because I thought I.
Yeah, I'm wondering where's the story. I mean, it's been weeks. Has anybody else participated in this?
I believe the story is going to run on Monday, but I can't
So,
completely control
so
when it runs. Because,
right.
I
Yeah, I'm
don't
just
think
one.
they're
I mean, I just always see so many suspicious things. You know about how at that public what are they called? Like what do they call those things at the Times Dispatch? You know what I'm talking about? Where they you know allegedly sometimes allow the public to come in and comment on things.
Yeah.
Town Square, Public Square. Is that what they call it? You know
Yeah, we have those.
about how that whole thing with Bobby Scott and Eric Cantor. They had all the all the people asking questions, including Matt Geary. Lined up beforehand. They switched things around. They look like federal agents. And as Tom Silvestri was apologizing to me for switching everything around and having the people who were following instructions and being in the front of the line waiting to ask a question, actually, everything flipped around. And then I was dragged out by Richmond police. They confiscated my bike pump, which I actually need a bike pump right now. But and then I talked to John Venuti, and he said, he was the commanding officer on duty. He said, I don't know what's going on, Chris. I didn't have anything to do with it. And then I talked to the head of the security at the Times Dispatch, and she tells me it was Eric Cantor's personal security guard, who.
Well, I know nothing.
Well, I'm telling you. That's why I'm telling you. And a lot of people. I mean, do you know Scott Berger? I mean, a lot of people saw this, and
I wasn't there.
well, yeah, I know you weren't there. Nolan was there. I'm just telling you.
I just want to, Chris. I appreciate it.
Well, yeah, I know you appreciate it. So I've got free speech, and I really think a lot of these things are very suspicious, and it's untrustworthy. So I'm making sure that all of our conversations are documented because we need to make sure that people are getting the right story and they're not getting some sort of propaganda spin.
Okay. All right. Well, thanks for talking to me.
All right, yeah, sure thing. Thanks for talking to me. You have a great day. All right, peace.